Goodbye debt, hello freedom. This is a continuation. I'm Sean Rogers from the Smart Money Cafe. For those who have watched before, welcome back. This is a continuation of my conversation of goodbye debt and hello freedom. But one thing I think, and I think you might agree with me, is before we dig into how to get rid of debt, which I've made videos on that before, but how to really get rid of debt for the long haul, to achieve that freedom, that financial freedom, and that weight off of our back of being in debt, being in credit card debt, being in all kinds of car debt, everything. Before we go there, I think we need to face the fact of one, who has us in debt, and two, why are we in debt and how does it feel? So as usual, I took my notes. I do this style based on a philosopher's notes. So my philosophy is getting out of debt. Now, my first question: do you have more debt than you want? The likely answer is yes. And believe me, I've been there. I've been in debt. I've had multiple credit cards. I've been through the time of, man, I get some money and most of it is going out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And there's not a lot of money left for anything else, especially for me or for going out or for eating. Eating pleasurably and just going to restaurants or whatever, or taking vacations. I've been there. So if you're there, I understand. I'm with you, okay? Or if you just try to pay in debt. But here's some of the symptoms, that you just have too much debt. It's taking a big chunk of your paycheck. It's taking too long to pay off. It never seems to go away. I wrote down this example, these calculations. Did you know, and this is common, someone with $10,000 in credit card debt, that could be multiple cards, $2,000 on this one, $2,000 on that one, $1,500 here. But a person with $10,000 in credit card debt with a normal interest rate of about 25%, which is your Target card, your Victoria's Secrets cards, your Nordstrom cards, your Capital One cards, those are going to be 25, 27, 28, 29% interest. If you just have 10%, $10,000, and you're paying the minimum on that, guess how many years it's going to take you to pay that off? And the credit card companies love this. They love it. It's going to take you 22 years to pay off that $10,000. 22 years. Do you know 22 years to pay off 10 grand? And they're getting 22 years of interest from you. So what's keeping you broke? They're not broke. They have your money. Like it wasn't Robert Kiyosaki. Who wrote that book? I don't know. But like the book said, who moved my cheese? Well, the credit card company is moving your cheese. Robert Kiyosaki said, who took my money? Well, we know who has your money. 10 years to pay off $10,000. So basically, to keep this short and sweet, it's time for a reprogram. It's time to reprogram our minds. It's time to reprogram our intentions to be debt free. So looking at my notes here, how are we going to get out of debt faster? How are we going to shift your thinking to get out? I think it's just the pain. But I want 5 things. I want you to write down 5 things. Write down these 5 things, okay? And these will help you. Once you answer these for yourself, your mind can start to shift and we can get into clearing out the debt and clearing it out faster. The first one, why do you want to be debt free? You have to know within yourself why you want to be debt free. Maybe you're a parent and you need that credit card debt to go towards a college fund for your kids. Maybe you want to save up to buy a home. Maybe you want to save up to buy a new car cash instead of financing this car. Maybe you just want to see your bank account grow. Maybe you need retirement money instead of money to Capital One or to whoever you're sending it to. You have to answer that question. 2, why are you still in debt? Is it because of bad habits that you've had your whole life? Is it because of urges like, you need instant gratification? What's the phrase I've heard? Shopping therapy? Why are you still in debt? It's because you want to stay in style and look good? You have to answer that for yourself. 3, here's a big one most people never face. Get all those credit card bills and add it up. How much debt are you in? How much do you owe? Oh, this month is going to hurt. How much do you owe on your car? How much do you owe on your credit card bills from the department stores? How much do you owe on your Target card? How much do you owe on your Capital One card, MasterCard? Add them all up. You need to know. You might as well know. It's your money that's flying away. Okay? And what is the worst thing that can happen to you if you don't pay off your credit? What's the worst thing? You never be able to save up for that house you wanted? Your credit's going to stay bad? I don't know. Your FICO score is no good? What's the worst thing that can happen to you if you don't change your credit? And lastly, when do you want to be credit free? Those are the 5 questions. Let's set a date. Let's set a time. Let's set a time period. Let's set a goal. When do you want to be debt free? Okay? That's your homework. That's the discussion. And we'll keep going through this series, and we'll figure out exactly how to get you debt free. This is Sean Rogers with the Smart Money Cafe. And like I said, goodbye debt. Hello financial freedom. See you next time.